Hello, Fit Fox. Uh, Here today, I'm going to talk about how to prepare for IELTS speaking test. So to start, I would say you should start focusing on your language creation, the way you speak, how's your tone, whether you are speaking quite loud all the time, whether you are speaking on the same pitch. Overall, it should be tuned with the language, the way you speak. It sometimes should be quite louder, sometimes it should be lower in the pitch. That's the way natural speaker speak. Even if you go through your like native language, whatever your original language is, if you focus that where that pitch matters, it shows what's our emotion flows, whether we are happy, whether we are unhappy, whether we are angry, we are sounds like a rivers and ranges. So all those things matters. So to start on the speaking test, I would say the best thing you should do is practice. Practice makes a man perfect, as we know. So practice a lot as much as possible on a daily basis. Every day, just give some 10 or 15 minutes, which will be an app. And you can just do a recording using your mobile or laptop. And then you can see how much you are speaking and the way of your speaking. And even you can upload into some channels like YouTube or some other apps where you can see what kind of subtitle it is generating, whether it is automatically able to understand your language, what you are speaking, converting into the subtitle in English is possible or not. So in that way, you will get to know whether the way of speaking is understandable by a native speaker or not. Basically, all those subtitle generator apps or YouTube also have the subtitle generator app. So you can get to know that your language and the way of speaking is understandable by a computer or not. So in that same way in IELTS also you will get to know that the examiner and the recording is understandable by the person who is going to mark your answer. The other part of speaking test, mainly for the cue card, I'd say you should focus on the tense. Majority of the question of cue card comes on a subject which is for your past works, like what kind of music you used to love and what kind of music now you follow, or any leisure activities that you remember the most, or a trip over a weekend, something which you remember and you can talk about. So those kind of topics comes in the speaking cue card. So in that case, you need to mostly use the past tense. So whenever you are speaking on a cue card topic, you must focus what is your agenda, and you should focus on the tense because they particularly focus whether you are speaking in the correct tenses or not. If it is a present tense also, like, or in future tense what you are going to do, you need to focus. It should be exactly the same way of speaking naturally in the correct tense. And there are few words which naturally comes, like if you just rewind my video, I used quite naturally reverse and ranges, which is like speaking quite loudly or angrily. So those kind of words should comes naturally. You don't need to do it just for the namesake. You don't need to put into a words, but it will naturally comes when you speak on a regular basis, and you note down some of the words which are a bit difficult at the initial stage, but you as you practice, it will come naturally for you. Like in your native language, there are words, colloquial language that comes naturally. So similar kind of words that will come if you speak on a regular basis, you practice. So I would suggest practice makes a man perfect. So practice on a daily basis. You will definitely crack IELTS with more than 7 or 8 points score on the speaking. And the only tough part is written test, I would say. On that written test, I'll definitely gonna prepare a video and share with you. And I hope you will have liked this. You will like this video. And if you like, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Cheers.